All right, welcome back to University Star League couch event. I don't know what to call this. It's nice. We did a recap, and that was basically the official part of the of this whole event. We did a recap of the tournament, what's happened so far, a lot of nice facts on who was the fastest, the most APM, the shortest games. The second you got the second place of shortest games. Which is nice.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's nice. I didn't know because, as I said before, I knew that you wanted to do a recap of the games. So I thought like maybe it's a bit boring to do this. But yeah, the first game actually, he just fell for some aggression. I didn't mean to end it. You know, it just happened.
It just happened.
But
you're such a nice guy. You don't want to kill him, but it just happened. You know.
No, but I mean, he said it himself. It's very stressful, and I know it myself. When I played it in the DreamHack tournament, I was very nervous. So I felt with him, and in the second game, I felt I didn't have any choice since it was Taldarim.
Exactly.
So it had to end quickly for some side.
Yeah, and at least when you scouted that 10 gateway, there was much to do really about that one. And talking about stressful situations, while we're at it, we're right now going to cast a game between our very own communications officer, SoupDucK. Give it up for SoupDucK down here in the left corner. And SoupDucK is right now governing the chat, and someone said that they thought that he was very scary, and I don't really understand that. Someone in the chat said SoupDucK scary, and he's the cuddliest guy on earth. So I don't really know what to make out of that. But his opponent on the other side is scary. Not in real life. I don't know. I don't even know her. You know her. You know Madde. Is she scary in real life?
No, she's not scary. She's very nice.
Very nice. Yes, but she's scary at the game. Signed up with Quantic Gaming, which is quite something to play against as a silver player, as SoupDucK is. So we have a silver player versus high masters here, and this is gonna be interesting. I think I've watched this replay, but I didn't really, I basically skipped to the end and saw that he lost and laughed at him in a nice mannered way. But I don't really know too much about it.
Yeah, so we have a drone scout coming in here and seeing that SoupDucK hasn't taken any of the gases, which we remember Mosi did, I think, all of his games, even though when he made a quick expand. But I think SoupDucK here will go for a quick command center since it's over 500 minutes. But at the same time, there's a bunker going up beside the hatchery of Maddes.
Yeah, he's just building a bunker there for some reason, and whoa, Madde doesn't even care. She's just running the Zerglings right by the bunker.
Yeah.
This is actually, this is a reasonable thing to do, because she can harass that SCV together with her workers since there's no Marine there, and the Lynx can just pick off any reinforcements and she'll be done.
Yeah. She was very sure that there were no proxies. I saw a question in the shot like why did the Overlord go this way, and I think maybe she can answer it better herself, but I think it was because she took away where you normally build proxy barracks. So yeah, it's very cool of her to and now it's funny that the SCV is trapped and the drones cannot reach it.
Oh, that's so fun. The fun part is she didn't even care about that bunker. Why would she care? No. She's a rock star like that. She doesn't care about the bunker. She just made sure that there were no Marines coming around, and as you stated, she had Overlord scouting for any proxies. She had one on the other side as well, trying to figure those out. So, yeah, praying very cautiously, and that's of course the mark of a good player. I mean, even as a Masters player, you can lose to good cheese.
Yes, and definitely, and I think in general, Madde is very meticulous with the Overlord placements and the paths that they go.
Exactly, and right now she's really making sure that she's blocking the natural expansion of SoupDucK. There's not much for him to do with all those Zerglings in place, and just scouting to see what's going on. Of course, poking up the rank to try to get as much information as possible. As a Zerg player, of course, it's when a turn is on one base, you usually have to at least account for any type of strange place involving cloaked banshees and so forth. But he has his command center hanging around in his main.
Can drop Muse, so gain the benefit from that at least.
Yes, and of course you can build workers out of that one as well. So oversaturate a little bit and then grab a bunch of them and take your natural as soon as you have enough units, so to feel safe to move out there. But then again, as a playing against a pro player, when would you feel safe to take your natural?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just psychologically, it feels that you're getting behind for every second that goes on. So it's a very stressful thing.
Exactly, and she's moving her Zerglings back. The Marine is scouting out the natural for any weird stuff, and the bunker coming down there, and he's gearing up to take his natural expansion. Slowly but steadily, I'm guessing. Oh, and a whole supply depot wall coming up here. So SoupDucK as well, playing very carefully against Quantic Madde.
Yes, and you see here the Madde is on top of her injects as always, and she uses a little different kind of style than Arulu did. As we see, she has all the 3 queens in one of the same group, so I think she uses this pack space method, but maybe she can confirm or
Madde, which way are you larva injecting? What do you do?
I think, as we see, it's on group 8, but like me, I think she has moved number 8 to the left-hand side, so it's like Q or something like that, because then it's very close to the tab button. And in general, if some people play with the grid hotkey setup, but we have done our own, personal setups, and it's very important. For example, if I want to build an immortal, it's on I. Who can reach to I? I mean, you have to get to on the subway, go to the other side of the city to be able to reach that key. It's so true. Far away.
And when you're stressfully building your proxy robo, you really need to reach that I button very quickly.
Yes.
That's true. And we see the Overseer popping there, and 8 roaches coming up together with 1/1 for those. So we're going to see some quite early pressure. This is a timing of sorts by Madde, trying to pressure that natural expansion of SoupDucK, and the question is it going to be able to hold this?
I don't know. At least there's some Sin-City involved.
Yeah.
But,
it's always something. So she can't just start her move straight through that line. But of course those Marines are going to take a lot of damage by the roaches. And he has Siege Tank on the high ground. Does he have Siege coming on? Yes, it's almost finished. So he's going to be able to finish that. And actually she's not really moving in with those roaches. She just built a lot of roaches. And she's waiting for reinforcements, I guess. How many roaches do you want? What type of push is this? As a Zerg player, you're waiting for a few more rounds, and that's the last round for her to push in.
I don't know exactly how many roaches Madde is waiting for, but now I see that she has at least 23.
24 is, that's at least 23 actually. That's the technical term of it. And she just doesn't care. There's a high siege tank on the high ground, but she takes out that bunker very quickly and starts stepping in, and oh my god, she's placing all the roaches close to the Marines so that they will take splash fire from the tank as well. Moving up out of the reach for that tank to just harass the mineral line, and
she can almost have a whole position behind that mineral line until SoupDucK takes care of this somehow.
Exactly.
But, the damage has been dealt. SoupDucK has lifted commands and orbital command.
And he's lost a lot of workers. What are we up to? Do we have a count on that? 11 workers. Well, that's more than enough. And together with the lost mining time and all those lost Marines and the bunker and supply depot,
and
we're up to quite something.
The third is going up behind it, and she has more than the twice amount of workers as well. And the creep spread is going along quite fine. I mean, she is at the tower for now, but she has four of the creep tumors there, which can be spread in different directions.
Yeah, and she's got +2 armor, and she's got the Zergling upgrade coming up together with the speed one and the Spire together behind this. So this was a very, well, of course, from a pro player, very well thought out timing push with taking the third behind it and taking over. So we're going to see her switch over to, I'm thinking, MaddeLisk. And just taking out those siege tanks with the MaddeLisks. And of course, as a Masters League player against a Silver player, you can always rely on trying to win with micro, and Mutas are very good units for that.
Yes, they are, and you're right. I really think there will be a Muta switch here because she's stockpiling gas, and there's no infestation pit or anything going on at the moment. So we'll see maybe around 9 or 10 Mutas pop at the same time. Yeah,
and then we have 30 links together with this, and a Baneling that's coming up. So yeah, MaddeLisk Baneling, I'm thinking is what we're going to pop for. I'm thinking that she's going to get up to around 12 Mutas, 10, 12 Mutas popping soon, and together with all those links and. Of course, when they get to the other end of the map together with those Mutas, they will have had the time to create to morph into Banelings. So, yeah, Mutiling Baneling it's going to be. And let's see what SoupDucK's got for this. Oh, 13 Mutas. I was guessing 12.
Okay.
I'm so bad at this game, man.
No.
But you said more than 63 drones, and he was, well, more than something, and he was one more. So, you know, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Good. All right.
Yeah, what else? So the one upgrade finished up here. So we have 1-1 on the ground army for MaddeLisk. Well, 1-1-1 if you look at the armor, melee, and
yeah, exactly.
and range.
One. And we have Stimpack coming up for SoupDucK. Regular 1430 Stimpack, you know.
Well, yeah, and it will be done maybe around 16 minutes or 17 minutes, something like that. It's one of the slowest upgrades in the game.
Yeah, actually, so that's why you want to get it a little bit earlier. And there's a big bunch of MaddeLisks, and one turret is not going to be able to stop this flock of mutas, not even if you repair it. Not on time. She's coming in with him, and she's going to be able to take out that turret. As I said, it very quick, and a bunch of workers going to be able to fall before he moves these. And she's getting a free siege tank.
Yes, and she will probably move in in the natural at the same time. We will see if she moves soon.
Yeah.
And now she's just picking off the siege tanks. The siege tanks on the high ground. Yeah,
I'm thinking she just wants to weaken defense and mainly as well try to get a count on how many siege tanks there are. Because if there's many, if he has enough siege tanks, then yes, it's a pretty bad idea to move in with Zerglings and Lings together towards that wall. Even they're going to be able to take out more than enough of those to be able to hold that push anyway. So, well, they're just hanging around at the watchtower, spreading out the banelings like a balls. And, meanwhile, she's just trying to pick off siege tanks, bouncing between low and high ground just to annoy SoupDucK and testing out his micro, you know.
Yeah, it's very hard to face this. Well, I mean, you have carefully been trying to position your tanks, and then it's very hard to protect them.
Exactly.
Against this amount of mutas.
And there's not much for SoupDucK to do, actually. He decided to stay on the low ground to protect his left.
And the banelings start to roll in.
Keep rolling. And here we go. Her second timed out attack with the Muta Baneling.
Streaming in Lings here.
Exactly, and we're going to see a few Banelings coming up to those Marines very soon. There you go. One big Baneling hit, and the last Marines in the base falling to the mutas. All the rally points.
Oh, we see. Good game from SoupDucK.
And a good game from SoupDucK. Yes, I'm thinking SoupDucK did very well for a silver player. Very methodical, and, you know, he saw these things coming. The point is, it's hard. It's hard to hold those. I would like to see a few more missile turrets, I'm thinking. I'm not sure if he expected mutas after those roaches. That I don't know.
I don't know either. But
it's a nice transition, which you're probably not used to in silver.
Yes, and to be honest, it's a bit similar to the game with the Arulu versus Mose in the sense that if you don't have a good enough economy, it doesn't matter so much what you do or what your opponent does. It's like what it says a little bit on my chart here. You have to. We can replace it for SCVs and supply depots or overlords and drones.
We're gonna get one of those T-shirts for SoupDucK sitting over there. He's watching the stream, so he's gonna get that joke in about 10 seconds or something like that. So we're going to see him turning around, I'm thinking. All right, we're going to take a short break, and after that, I'm thinking we're going to pop in basically, say, the last match for the evening. I'm thinking it's about time for that.
Yes, it's getting quite late now. People have to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. He turned around now, and SoupDucK is looking at me angrily. There you go. That's a 10-second delay for you. All right, so 5-minute break, and then we're going to pop into the last game for the evening. Stay around.